what makes you guys a good team? What are your guys' strengths and weaknesses? And do you guys complement each other? Do you guys both have like similar strengths and it just kind of like, this constructive interference where like a wave hits another wave and it's like a mega wave? Or are you guys like leveling each other out because one of you's way up here and one of you's down here and then vice versa? What's
She
that like?
levels me out. She levels me out because I'll be like, hey, I want to put a 10 load washer in this store. I want to do this. Oh, this store's for sale. I want to buy this store. Let's do that. No, let's not do that. Let's not do any of that. I like our life the way it is. You're crazy.
No, it's not true. No, we have different strengths and weaknesses, definitely. We definitely do. I think that my superpower is my intuition. So
Yeah, she knows if it's a good deal or bad deal.
I can read people.
You should charge for that.
I hate when it happens though, because we had a deal that we wanted to do and we met with the people and this feeling in my stomach, I know that feeling. I'm like, we can't. I was like, I don't like them. I don't trust them. It's just, and he's like, oh, that's ridiculous. You can't. And I'm like,
Because I'm more like, let's just do it. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I feel like that's kind of gotten us somewhat, like her strengths and my strengths both maybe aren't perfectly aligned, but both of us have gotten us to where we are because of our strengths. Like of me pushing her, like, no, we got to do this. This is good. And her being like, you're nuts, like, no, we're not doing this. Right.
Yeah.
But I think her kind of checking me a little bit every once in a while is a good thing. So
Yeah. Well, and
you're
that's-
married. You know how it goes.
No, I know exactly how it goes. We have the exact same. I mean, I'm pretty extreme with like, come on.
Yeah, right.
Let's
That's
just-
me. That's
yeah,
me.
let's just do it. And my wife is like pretty conservative, like, I don't know about that. And it was a source of conflict for a long time for us until we kind of figured out how to, how to make it work for us and not
Yep.
against us,
Yep.
which is a skill set on its own.
Sure.
Some marriage advice there. But that's kind of what I suspected was going on because I see just a lot of the best partnerships out there, right? Whether that's a husband and wife. I mean, Wilfer Brothers, I think, have a similar thing going with their stuff, their brothers, or just business partners, right? Where there's one who's really pushing the boundaries. And I think you need that, right? Maybe I'm biased because that's who I am.
You.
But really just pushing the boundaries of like, hey, we've got to get like,
Yeah.
you got to go like
Yeah.
0 or 100. Let's get 100 here,
That's me.
right? Like maybe even a little bit more than 100, right? But you also need that other kind of guiding force that's like, okay, hold on a second. If we do that, you got to stop and think about the implications of all this, right? And I'm like, well, I'm not thinking about that. It'd be awesome to have a 100-pound washer in here and it fits right here. It's perfect. Let's just do it, right? And but you've got those two kind of things working together, and it makes me think of Traction, the book Traction, or Rocket Fuel, where it talks about, hey, most of the successful businesses, you got the Jobs Wozniak thing, et cetera, et cetera. You go down the line where you've got this kind of push and pull, this yin and yang that's going on. And as long as you can figure out how to work together, you've got like a super team, right?
Yep.
You've got a powerhouse couple, if you will.
Well, like we try to just our route is how can we serve our customers the best possible way, right? So everything, that's the foundation of what we do, because we're providing a service, and in return for the service that we provide, we get paid. But without having that foundation of how can we best serve our customers, and we build off of that, and honestly, at the end of the day, that's what we come back to when we make our decisions. How can we best serve our customers? And I'm like, well, let's buy, we put a 10 load machine and I'm like, well, now we need 2. Like, why don't we have 2? And she's like, no, supply and demand, right? Like make the one special that we have. It's special and people will wait for it. And there's a line of people waiting for it. I'm like, we need 2. And she's like, no, they're $30,000. We're not getting 2. So it's like, okay, honey.
well, and plus you have to have the dry space to support it. And if we can't fit the dry space,
Okay, listen, you're bringing logic into this, and we're getting excited about more. What if we just listen? Let's brainstorm here a little bit. What if we just got rid of all the machines and only put in 100-pounders?
There you go.
Right?
What? Clotheslines off the side of the building.
No, you do.
Listen.
You do 10 load machines, and then figure out your dry capacity, and you're done.
Wait, you're giving away my secret because I do want to do that. I wanted to open a store and just have it just be big washers and big dryers, and that's it.
I love it. See, she's in. We've already convinced her.
She's converted in the last 3 minutes.
You know what she's doing? She's laying the groundwork for episode 3. In here, so because we
We'll let you know
will
when it
definitely,
happens.
yeah, we definitely have to have you back on if you do that, or maybe we invent something that like connects to the windows, and then you hang all your clothes on the window thing that hangs off, and then as you drive home,
I like it.
Oh, it's like a
Dry on
clothes,
clothes.
one of those round clothes racks on your
Yeah.
roof with an umbrella
Yeah,
stand
something like
through the
yeah,
roof.
exactly.
Perfect. Done.
Listen, there's wherever there's a problem, there's a solution, right?
There is,
So
absolutely.
we've got it. We've got it figured out.